What's up, everybody? Thanks so much for tuning into this week's episode of the Agent Evolution Show. So today what I want to talk with you about is something that's very near and dear to my heart, and I believe has been monumental in my own personal success, at least with my perception. And it's this. How do you look at feedback? So let's talk about that a little bit. I just found for myself, my own personal experience has been, if you look at basically the wins in your life or the successes or when you finally got that desired result, we feel emotionally like on this uptick and we're riding high on that wave. Yet when we're not really getting the results we want, or when we look at our bank account or our relationship or whatever it is in our life that's not really going our way, we could feel like we're sliding down emotionally. And the problem with that is you can start to live like this roller coaster of emotions. And so that's a way to live. That's a way to be. But let's take a look at that for a minute. So really what you're saying is, I only feel good on the uptick when things are going my way and I'm getting desired results. And when I'm not, then I'm not feeling so great. So really what you're communicating is, when things outside of me, when my external reality is matching my expectations, then I will feel good. When my external expectations are not being met, then I'm going to feel bad. So in my definition, that's called a victim mentality. And that's the Newtonian law of physics of cause and effect. So I must wait for something outside of me to happen so that I must feel something. That's a very slippery slope and a dangerous way to be if you want to live in a state of joy, love, and abundance. So I want to just kind of invite you to switch some perspective on this. So if we were to take this roller coaster of emotions, good, bad, right, wrong, yeah? And we take a neutral line, and then basically, so that's not good, not bad, it's just neutral. And we take this model of being and flip it on its axis so that the feedback is just left or right. So no more of this right, wrong, good, bad type of argument that we have in our heads. Instead, we look at everything that happens in our external reality as feedback. And it's feedback because the truth of the matter is, everything in your personal reality, everything outside of you, is nothing more than a creation based on a reflection of what's going on the inside. So as within, so without. Whatever we see out there is something we created based on what's going on in the mind and the body, your personality, right? So the personality creates the personal reality. And when you understand that, you can look at those previous ups and downs as just feedback. So again, if we turn that model of up and down onto its side, and feedback is just left or right, we can change the way we look at it so that what we look at changes. Give an example. So if we get rid of the good and bad, and that determines how we feel, then we can look at everything going on in our external reality as just simply neutral feedback. So if something happens outside of us and that causes us to be happy, what's the difference between that and something outside of us that causes us to be sad? We place meaning, we place significance on those events to determine if they're good or bad. So instead, can you just look at it as how I'm being, my personality, how I'm thinking, how I'm feeling, and how I'm acting, my personality, is creating my personal reality. And the personal reality is feedback. Am I getting desired results? Yes. Okay, then I am in alignment with what I desire. Then surely my self-image and my belief systems and how I think and how I feel and how I behave are all in alignment. Therefore, I'm producing what I'm focusing on. And so if that's true, then for the negative it would work too, yes? So if I'm focusing on lack or scarcity or doubt or worry or fear, and I'm thinking that and I'm feeling it, I'm going to behave in alignment and therefore produce an external reality that's going to match what's going on the inside. So when things are going on outside of you, your external reality, it's just to let you know what your personality is doing. What am I focusing on? What am I feeling? And what behavior is in alignment with those thoughts and feelings? And we'll be able to tell what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling, and how I'm behaving based upon the feedback of my external reality. Because it's just a reflection of what's going on the inside. So if you can just look at go inside. How am I being? What is my personality creating? And then you can look at your external results, not as good or bad, but is it really what I am desiring to create? And if not, how can I shift my personality? How can I shift my thoughts, my emotional state, how I'm being, and naturally, my behavior? And is all three of those that make up my personality creating desired results? So it's no longer are things happening outside of me that are good or bad, and that those things are determining how I feel. Yet I am creating how I feel, and based on that, I will see it in my external reality. So again, it's just when you change the way you look at things, what you look at changes. And it's all just a choice. So I hope that brought some tremendous value to you. And remember, who you surround yourself with matters. Are you surrounding yourself with people that believe that their personality creates their personal reality and they are creating desired results in their life, or not so much? And if you're not surrounding yourself with people that are being powerful creators, why not? There's plenty of them out there, and you choose your environment and you become a product of that environment. So choose wisely. Thanks so much for watching. Make it a great day.